I am in the worst financial situation in my entire freaking life. I don't know what I'm eating for the next week and a half, but like I have the most peace that I've had in my entire life.
Oh,
Wow.
oh, this is a blast from the past.
Wow. This
My
is
God.
really happening.
This is really happening. I mean, hey, look, I'm, if you're surprised, then I'm 10 times more shocked than you are, because the fact that you're here and I'm here at the same time.
Dude, I miss you. Man, I miss you, bro. I love you so much, brother. My heart.
I miss you too, man.
He's unlocked with a lot of your help. I mean, dude, through you especially. Like, he's unlocked my heart, man. My heart has stupid amounts of love to just pour out, bro. And just seeing you makes me just like so happy, man. I'm back and better than ever, man. I freaking love you, dude. Like, I just have so much love. I have so much love.
Look, the fact that you're approaching me with that kind of attitude after being away from me for 4 months, and we've talked a couple of times since then, but for the majority of the time, it's just been, you've been on your own, been doing what you do on your end. I have no idea what that's comprised of, but maybe you're going to fill me in. But I do know that you coming at me with this positive attitude, after knowing when, like 4 months ago when you left here, you were totally opposite of that in terms of having to start anew and not knowing what that would look like, and just having a lot of anxiety related to what the future holds and what that's, what a new life is what's gonna entail, and just not having ever been through anything like that before. And so you left here and you were, you were definitely fearful of what was to come. And now 4 months later, with a big grin on your face, telling me like you got so much love to give and it's pouring out of your soul. That's a heck of a transformation now, wouldn't you say?
I would say so. Man. Yeah, glory to God, man. And bless you for being the gatekeeper, dude. Really, you've been my spiritual guide throughout this life, and you never reported on too thick, but you've always just loved me unconditionally. And I've had a few sources. My mom was another one, and of just unconditional love, and I've been blessed. And like, in the recent times of real challenge, you were the one who really helped me persevere and push through the hardest time in my life, and short order, relatively speaking. It felt like an eternity when it was happening, but realistically, I know in comparison to other people who have had to endure the same stuff, it's been so quick. And like the transformation that I've gone through, and like, I'm just blessed, man. I'm so freaking blessed. And I really sought out peace. Sought out peace was my number one thing. And you gave me the place, you gave me the support, you gave me the love to do that, to channel everything else out, to block everything negative out for a large period of time, and just dial in on our Heavenly Father, man, our Father in heaven, and goodness and love, and find that peace, and His word, and wisdom, and scripture, and prayer. And I mean, I've upped my prayer game like crazy, and it has really been like incredible as far as like the wisdom that I've gained. And like, it's off the charts. Like, I wouldn't you couldn't have told me. You couldn't have told me. I could, like, somebody's going to watch this video and they're going to be me, 6 months ago, be like, yeah, whatever, dude. Like, for real. Like, it's not, I don't know how to tell you. I want to tell you, I want to slap people in the face and just be like, do it. Like, it's so freaking real, man. I want to get as nitty gritty into the details as I can, because like I was that person, was just like, I hear that all the time, dude. I hear that all the time. Whatever. Yeah. You pray and then everything comes out great. Like, dude, I am in the worst financial situation in my entire freaking life. And I have the most peace that I've had in my entire life at the same time. It makes no sense. On paper, I am a freaking disaster. Like, I am. And like, I have God on my side, bro. I'm in touch with his love, and I am receiving it, and I am giving it free flowing. And it is just the most beautiful, beautiful thing. I love who I am right now, bro. Like, and I don't want to lose it. Like, and it's just like, I'm just waiting to see patiently. I'm just walking through life one day at a time, loving people who can receive love, and just waiting for like his messages, like listening for what he's got planned for me. And, and it's just like, I'm much more keenly aware, of what, like, what signals look like, and what, like, I need to be like, maybe that's something I need to be thinking about. Maybe this is what I need. And like, I'm here for it, man. This is like, man, life becomes just a freaking fun game. It's not even work, bro. Like, everything's just fun right now. Like, I'm free. I am freaking free. And I got problems, bro. I got problems, but like, I don't even like, I got problems, and like, I have moments where I have weaknesses, like, but like, my heart is free, bro. And like, and it's never going back. It's never going back, dude.
Well, here's what people need to understand. You called me or you texted me and told me you wanted to come on and shoot a video, and I didn't know what you had to say or what it is that it was going to be about. I knew it was going to be an update, but I don't know any details. I just knew that you came to me and you expressed interest in coming on and talking. So I'm like, heck yeah. I said, anytime, any place, all you got to do is name it, and I'll be there, and I'm ready to go. So you came to me, number one, and number two, when you left my house after staying with me for weeks and weeks and weeks, you were in bad spirits when you left. Not when you were here. When you were here, everything was great. It was fantastic. We made so much progress. You were in good spirits. You were losing weight. You were in just making headway in terms of changes you needed to make in your own life to become the best person you could possibly be. Your faith was really deepening, and this was all when we were together. But then towards the end of the trip, you were starting to feel anxiety because you knew you had to get back home, and you knew you had to face reality, and reality being what's going to happen with my marriage, your marriage. Is your marriage over? Is it, or is it not? You didn't know. You weren't sure. You wanted to save it, but you didn't know. So you went back and you pretty much verified that it's over. And at that point in time, it hit you because you have to live a new life. It's a totally new life from what you've known for 15 years. That's like such a long period of time to be living a certain way and with certain expectations. And then suddenly, out of nowhere, you're headed in a totally different direction. You have no idea what's to come. And because you can't predict, like when you're in a regular relationship, you kind of predict the normality of it and, kind of the direction things go, even if it's not good, even if you're predicting bad, at least you know what to expect. In this case, you're going in a totally different direction. You don't have any idea what anything's going to look like, and it's scary. So you went back. This is the reason why your mood flipped. You went when you knew you had to go back. You're like, got to go back and I got to figure this out. And you went back and you were very anxious, very vacillating between anxiety and depression, just not knowing what was going to happen next. And then you had to, at that point, figure it out. So that, take it from there. Like, the transition between that frame of mind, and time heals all wounds. So that has a lot to do with it, in terms of when someone's going through something difficult, it feels like it's never going to end. It feels like the negative emotions that they're experiencing will last forever. And I tried to reinforce in you that this will come to an end. This soon shall pass. This, you will literally be on the other end of it, looking back on it.
It's unbelievable.
And with no emotion whatsoever, you'll be able to look back at everything that happened, and you'll be able to tell yourself, wow, I can't believe how bad I felt back then, because I'm feeling so good right now. But it takes time to get there. So what the transition between when you left here and the anxiety and the depression and this, what I'm seeing right now,
Dude,
this big grin on your face with, I've got God flowing through my veins. I got love to give and love to receive. How do we go from there to here?
yeah, I mean, I guess, if I walk through the months, it wasn't all, peaches and cream. I've had some real challenges, it's been, but it's just been like a grind, and it's not like it's all the way over. I've got fights to fight and battles to win and all that. And, like it's, I guess like it's, I really, I really was determined. I grew in my determination that peace had to be the center of my life. Like, once I leaned into God and I was like, this, like, I can't function without peace. It was that level of like unsettled, stress that I felt, right? And so once I got there, I was like, okay, well, this is what it fundamentally has to stop, And so it's like somebody who's sick, they can't really do, like, it doesn't, nothing else matters. Money doesn't matter. Nothing else matters unless you're healthy again, right? So I had to get, spiritually healthy, and like, um, and I probably couldn't have even articulated it all the way then, but like, I became very diligent in my pursuit of peace. And the more I kept gravitating towards Jesus, it really just continued to escalate my peace. And
who by the way is the Prince of Peace.
for real, dude, for real. Like,
just to let you know.
I mean, like, that's it, bro. Like, it's so simple. Like, I am so freaking blessed. And I mean, like it, I mean, I don't know, man. I'm just happy. Like, I'm happy to share this with you. Like, I'm happy. I want the world to see this. Like, I want people to know, like, I have like not much money, bro. Like, I mean, like, I don't know what I'm eating for the next week and a half, but like, I'm okay. And like, I don't live in a luxurious place, but it's safe, like, I don't drive a luxurious vehicle, but it moves. And like, I'm good. Like, I don't have a lot settled. My career is still, like, not all the way settled, right? Like, there's a lot of transition going on. I have a ton of transition, and I'm sure that my weight loss journey will probably much more effectively resume once some of those things, become more settled. But when it comes to my peace, I made that the priority. And once I realized the link to that being my priority and Jesus being the Prince of Peace, I mean, like, that's when you realize he's your best friend. He's walking with you every day of your life, whether you realize it or not, and you're just ignoring him. And then once you realize that's your bro, that is like your best bro in the history of the world. And he loves you more than anybody's capable of loving you. And he forgives you more than anybody's capable of forgiving you. And he's got more strength and more wisdom than anybody's capable of giving you. And he has more connections than anybody's got. Like, I mean, like, what are we doing? Like, it's just wake up. And you help me wake up, bro. And I feel so dense for taking the length of time that it took me to get here. But man, I don't even care. It's not even about looking back. It's not about looking back with any regret. It's not about looking forward with any anxiety anymore. It is literally about living in the present every day, waking up, connecting with him, and bringing him into my day, loving on him, accepting his love, and walking with him, bro. Like walking, taking him with me every freaking day, wherever I go. And love just emanates out of me, man. Like, and and you have to accept the fact, I've accepted the fact, like, some people are not catching the vibe, dude. Like, it's unbelievable. You think about it, like, people actually hated Jesus. It's crazy. It's so freaking crazy. And like, I get reminded of that sometimes. Like, my love is not always accepted. And, I think about him. Like, it was not accepted universally. How, like, it's so anyway, I'm just like, I have really grown so much spiritually. I have gotten stripped of nasty pride. I have, I'm not saying I'm perfect, bro. Like, I got work to do, but like, I'm just saying I am so healthy spiritually, and I want to continue to diligently work on my relationship with him. And like, and I know him better than I've ever known him. And like, that gives you peace. It just gives you peace. Like, it doesn't matter what, like, I used to fear death. I used to fear death, right? Like, and I used to fear like what happens after. No, like, it's it's like whatever I know him well enough to know now, whatever consequence I face in this life before I go to have after this life, or in this life, whatever consequences he's got for me, I earned it. And like, and but I also trust that, like, after I suffer whatever I deserve, and probably far less than I deserve, he's gonna give me unbelievable gifts. And like, I just trust him. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you just trust him. Like, I'm so blessed. I'm so in love with him. I'm so like conscious of love everywhere I see it. And like, it's like, obviously I'd known it with you, right? Like, but like, it's, you have, I'm just like, I'm observing everybody. I'm observing everybody, and it's out there more than I would have guessed. Like, I meet people. I'm so much more outgoing now. I'll meet people so much easier, and I'm just spreading joy. It's just like, and I'll just like playfully talk to people and have fun with people because I have peace. And um and like, some people are turned off, but like, okay, it's like, I'm not hurting anybody. And then there's other people who you have conversations with that are, they're believers too, and you kind of like energize each other. And it's just beautiful, man. Like, I've things have been slowly progressing, and it's just a matter of being patient. And when I say slowly, it's really not that slow, man. Like you said, it's only been a few months. Um, I've already started to stabilize some things, personally, with career. Um, it's just, things are moving in a positive trajectory, and you can already start to see things taking shape. Um, I can predict that within the next 6 to 8 to 12 months, I'm going to be in a completely different situation, all the way better than I am right now. And it's not even like a stretch. It's just like I can just call the shot right now, and it's all because of him.
Well, you're basically summarizing trust in God, trust, 100% trust and confidence that he is walking by your side, that he is looking after you, that he has your best interests at heart, and that you have nothing to worry about as long as you continue to follow him. And that's what you've decided to do. It's obvious that you have developed such a close relationship with God. You've made that bond so tight that it doesn't feel like anybody or anything can interfere with that. And because of it, like you said, your best friend, he is your best friend. He's always looking after you. He's the one you can always count on. You take him everywhere you go. He's with you whether you know it or not. But once you're aware of it, once you know that he's there and once you acknowledge it, it gives you all the power that you're ever going to need to conquer everything in your life. And why is that? And why is that? Because you have peace. And with
really
peace, when you have peace, you don't get shook up with the things that normally trouble the people of this world. You were saying earlier about money. You said you have the least amount of money you've ever had in your entire life, but you have the most amount of peace. That seems like a big contradiction because everybody, if you look at society in general, you would, if the moment that money troubles hit, people's peace is shaken to the point where they can't think of anything other than that. Nothing else matters other than that. And until that's resolved, they can't form relationships with people. They can't focus on anything but that. In your case, you've decided that you have a process that you're following. You know you're going to have to go through it. You know that you can only do it one day at a time. I mean, that's all you can do. You can't fast forward a year and then everything from now until then, you say everything's going to be a lot better in a year. You can't fast forward, but what you can do is take it one day at a time, do what it is that you know you need to do each and every day, and trust in God throughout the process. And if you do that, right, your emotions are in check. And when your emotions are in check, even though there's turmoil all around you, that turmoil isn't happening in here.
I've removed idols. I mean, it's literally him first. And like that's a hard thing to really grasp, I think, for a lot of people that don't start with him in their life early. But like, I mean, everything that gets in the way is an idol. Like, for me, sports, football in particular, I used it as a career for a period of time in my life. I've used it for joy. I still enjoy it now. I still have joy with it, but it's much more moderated. It's much more everything is moderated now. I'm not beholden or addicted to anything right now. Like there's no addictions. There's no nothing owns me. I'm his child and I'm in control because of that. Like, and does it mean I have no weakness? No. But what it means is he's first. And when that's your heart, like you can't lose, dude. You can't, like he blesses you. He freaking blesses you. And yeah, I mean, like my battery's probably going to die a little bit, but like, I'm so excited to share this love, these blessings with you, to talk more about it as time goes on. And ultimately, it'll contribute to everything that goes well. Like everything will be unprecedentedly better in my life, despite the fact that if you look at me on paper right now, I'm a mess. And I'm telling you right now, I'm going to be amazing. Like in relatively reasonable amount of time, both in this world, but more importantly in God's eyes. And once you know that, once you know it in your soul, bro, and I know you probably beat me to this punch a long time ago without lecturing me about it, but like, um, that's the ticket to probably, somebody who looks like you, right? You got peace. You can't really, I don't feel like I could accomplish greatness, my full potential in any one aspect until, you help me unlock consciousness versus unconsciousness, right? Living in my conscious mind and then connecting with him and giving my heart to him first. And if he's first, it doesn't mean, people I think they like, how do you make anything else second? No, you're looking at it wrong, man. Like, just put him first and watch. Just put him first and watch. It's like building a house. I mean, I think it's in the Bible about that, like the foundation. He is the freaking foundation. And build your foundation with him. You cannot lose. You cannot lose. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. And I'm just excited to be sharing this with you and with anybody that you share it with. And I love you so much, brother. Like, just seeing you brings me freaking joy. It brings me so much joy. I wish I could hug you through this freaking screen.
I feel the same way, man. And as you were saying, it's the closer you get to God, the further you move from the things that separate you from God. And it just happens. It happened. Literally, it happens because both of them are incompatible. You can't foster a closeness with God and then hang on to the things that are the antithesis of Him. You end up naturally letting go and relinquishing the things that are separating you from Him as you move closer. So it will take care of itself as long as you grasp onto Him and hold tightly and remember that He has your best interests at heart always. And he will always be by your side and He will always guide you in the right path as long as you choose to follow.
I mean, I just picture, like your best friend, your best parent, your best anything, and put that like times a million. And like, as far as everything, and if you invest, you don't even have to invest the amount of time and energy, like, because like I've been blessed in my situation with challenges that have forced me to the point where I was desperate to reach to him. And like, it's been a blessing. These challenges have been a blessing. And I've had blessings that I've, in challenges that have forced me to a situation where I could devote time to reaching diligently for him and spending time with him. But like, uh, if you put your heart 100% into him for periods of time, it's not about the amount of time. It's about the amount of heart. Lock in, be present with him, connect with him for real, and watch what happens. Your heart's going to catch on fire, man. And there's no addiction more powerful, bro. Like, there's nothing that's going to satisfy me more than that feeling of peace that he gives me and that love that I feel from him that no human can give, bro. Like I don't have wants and needs that I used to have. And if I do, they're so tamed, it's ridiculous. Uh it's just he's so good. He is so good. And I can't wait. We're gonna be probably talking about this a million times, bro. Like a million different stories because he's just so good and everybody needs him. Everybody needs to find him. And we all walk different walks. We all have a different journey. It's zero judgment. I love kids. You know that about me. Like, I've worked with kids for my whole life. I want I want kids to learn what I've learned earlier in life so they don't have to wake up and be this old guy to figure it out. The earlier people figure this out in life, man, they just have a more prosperous life ahead of them. I mean, like, it's going to be, yeah, I want that for everybody, dude. I want that for young people.
Oh yeah, yeah. It really is having a close relationship with God. It really does accomplish the system of checks and balances that we all need in our life. Because without that, if we're left to our own devices and we don't have God, we can head down so many paths that are just destructive to ourselves, destructive to other people. But when He's there and we're hanging on to Him because we love Him and because we respect Him, because we want to follow Him, and because we know and trust that He has our best interests at heart, and makes us want to do what's right.
It really
When
does.
we want to do what's right, we end up doing what's right.
All day.
And so it's so important, just like you said, the younger you begin, and it's never too late for anyone, obviously. There are people on their deathbeds that have a conversion experience the day before they pass away. So it's never too late until you breathe your last. But I mean, it's great when it starts early, because that gives you many, many, many years of living a fruitful life and of being able to spread the word of God, to spread His love. And when I say the word of God, it doesn't need to be in words. Love is God. God is love. So you treating other people the right way, being there for them, giving them a helping hand when they're in need, that's spreading the gospel. That's showing them the love that God has for them through you. And the longer we have a relationship with God, the more time we have to spread His word through the way we treat other people.
Oh man, it's just, I see the blessings more and more every day. You know, prayer brought me to reflection more, and like I see the good in the day and the bad more, and in the day, you know, the good and the bad in the day more, and I accept His will. You know, like I accept, and like with gratitude, I accept His will. Like, even if something doesn't go the way I wanted it to go, I accept it like more than ever as, okay, that you got something better.
Well, he's officially gone, but he will be back on another episode. We will follow up with him and pick up more wisdom and more details as to his spiritual journey and the growth that he's experiencing in his life. This is it's a tremendous shift in his attitude, while he's still going through a lot of turmoil. So I'm very proud of him. It's really incredible to see the transition that he's making. And it's obvious that his faith is playing such a huge role in this. So we'll have him back on. Please subscribe to the IncrediBody YouTube channel, because I will be cranking out weekly videos to help you transform your body and life.